pleasure to kick off this 2020 Kerrville Folk Festival virtual celebration with our Grassy Hill Kerrville New Folk Songwriting Competition. Thank you, Grassy Hill, for your continued sponsorship and support. Our judges this year are former New Folk winner Tom Prasado Rao, former New Folk winner Bernice Lewis, and performing songwriter of the Flying A's, Stuart Adamson. The winners will be announced during tomorrow evening's Kerrville Folk Festival virtual celebration concert. Thank you for joining us today, and now it is my pleasure to introduce the other half of the Flying A's as MC for the 2020 Grassy Hill Kerrville New Folk Songwriting Contest, Hillary Adamson.
Hello, y'all. My name is Hillary Claire Adamson, and I'm going to be the MC for New Folk this year. I'm so thrilled to be here, and I actually started my musical adventure right at Kerrville 15 years ago, where I met my duo partner, Stuart Adamson, who's one of the judges, and we make a band called the Flying A's. Well, as I get ready to start the announcing, I want to say a special thank you to those of the artists who sent me instructions on how to pronounce their name. I've looked everything up and I'm going to do the best I can at getting it right. And I just want you guys to know I'm so excited to hear your music and honored to be a part of the chance to get the music out and share it with the world. All right, guys, let's do this. First up is Eliza Edens from Williamstown, Massachusetts. Eliza Edens is a songwriter originally from the hills of Western Massachusetts, inspired by ideas of geologic time, the challenges of early adulthood, and the grandeur of nature. She combines adventurous fingerpicking, heart-tugging melodies, and poetic lyrics in her writing, inviting listeners to inhabit the songs as they wish.
I see the blossom in your weathered skin, and through the whisper of each strangled song, and though some melodies are caving in, they will soon burst into a mountain strong. Babe, you will run at full speed once more. Babe, you will climb to the tallest leaves on the sycamore and ramble on back to my door. There are corners to the clouds up there, and they get hard sometimes to dance around. So I fall down and get a raspberry leaf. Well, that's okay sometimes to cry about, 'cause babe, you will run at full speed once more. Babe, you will climb to the tallest leaves on the sycamore and ramble on back to my door. There's a thrush in the chorus, like a little star singing, and I reckon with the worst storm
Jazz Ramble. And this is another song called Long Drive. Thanks so much for the Kerrville Folk Festival for choosing me as a finalist. I'm deeply honored, and hope that maybe next year or the year after, who knows, that I'll be able to attend the Kerrville Folk Festival for the first time. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm coming at you from Williamstown, Massachusetts. You're a crack in my reality, a theater with a broken screen, a traffic light dying in the dark. Do I stop or do I go, or slow down, listen to the radio and ride the avenues till morning light on the long drive? You're a ghost in the machinery, human error, normally the one mosquito buzzing in the bedroom. How do I make the days go by with a fever dream but a mellow mind without crying for no reason on the highway, on the long on the long drive. You're a whisper in a screaming scene of telephone wires and flashing screens of buy ones and get ones free. Try to listen, try to find another day, another peace of mind without racing through the wires of my dreams on the long on the long drive. Thank you.
Next up, T. Buckley. T. Buckley hails from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Etched in a frame of prairie grasses and campfire ashes, T. Buckley commemorates the natural world and all of its magnificence while paying homage to the greats of songwriting and storytelling. The love, dedication, and skill he brings to the craft continue to make his name known across provinces and states, steadily establishing him as a truly gifted songwriter.
All right, hello Kerrville. My name's T. Buckley from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and yeah, honored to be part of New Folk 2020, and it's too bad we can't all be hanging out in hill country this year, but I'm sure we will be before too long, so hang in there, everybody. Yeah, this first tune that I'm gonna do, actually it came out of a song prompt. The prompt being write a song from the perspective of somebody who just got out of prison. The angle that the way I kind of found my way into that, I guess, was just thinking about, folks that get sort of swept up in the justice system and incarceration, and, oftentimes they're dealing with lots of things that would be insurmountable for lots of us, mental illness or trauma or what have you, and of course the justice system winds up being a bit of a cycle for them. So that's kind of where I found my way into this one, and it's called Holding My Place. Like a dog in a cage, on a bed made of stone. Days darker than night, leaves a chill in your bones. I did a dime in the blues, hard time on my heart. Bars on the door, barbed wire in the yard. Papers in hand, inmate discharged, thrown to the wolves, bag of clothes in my arm, address on a page, a place to make a new start. But it's so hard to change when you know who you are. And the path I've been down, I try not to retrace, but there's nowhere to turn. They're just holding my place. Hate conquered love, was all I did the same. It's more easy to drown than swimming upstream. So I slipped through the cracks with the busted and broke, a foregone conclusion, the butt of the joke. The picture that's drawn, well, I tried to erase, but it's carved into stone. They're just holding my place. Sitting here now with no shackles and chains, but it's a matter of time till they bind me again. 'Cause I tried to find faith, I tried to find truth, but some folks are no good. I guess I'm living proof. And when they take me back in, well, they just close the case. We've seen this one before, we've been holding his place. And the picture that's drawn, I tried to erase, but it's carved into stone. They're just holding my place. All right. On to song 2. This is one I wrote for my dad. who's a bit of a collector, maybe a borderline hoarder. We're not sure. I had to help him move a couple of years ago when he was moving in with his fiance, and there was a lot of stuff to edit. He gave me a box of my stuff, like stuff that he'd held on to from my youth, and I was kind of rolling my eyes at all these sort of items that he'd kept from my childhood, and then I came across this sweater that I remember very clearly my uncles had sent to me from the east coast of Canada. That was a Boston Bruins sweater, and I sort of, all these memories came back right away, you know, me insisting to wear this sweater that was like 10 times too big for me and running around in the yard and tripping over it and stuff. And you know, all of a sudden I kind of was struck by the sentiment that a piece of clothing could kind of bring back. And so I guess I kind of just started to understand why he does that. Now I got a couple of young kids too, and I'm hanging on to all kinds of weird things that my wife's trying to get rid of. So maybe it's genetic. I'm becoming a collector myself. Anyway, this one's for my dad. It's called The Sweater.
Well, I thought that it got left behind somewhere along the way, with the ball caps and the playing cards from your younger days. But I found it in a cardboard box, labeled stuff to go, a sweater that you wore, white and black and gold. Shipped out from the East Coast, where our roots run deep, stitched for you to grow into. It came down to your feet, and despite all of my caution, you were gonna wear it proud. Tattered edges show every tiny toddler tumble down. And every season has to change. Every bird is bound to find his wings, and the days might seem to crawl by, but the years just fly. Well, to think it ever fit you looks too small to believe. Grown men now with little ones, with their own hopes and dreams. And I'd hope you don't make my mistake, never slowing down. The precious things and memories are all that I got now. And every season has to change. Every bird is bound to find his wings, and the days might seem to crawl by, but the years just fly. They just fly. They just fly. They just fly. Well, I found it in a cardboard box, labeled stuff to go.
Thanks, everybody. Good luck to all the New Folk crew, and we'll see you down the road.
Our third songwriter, Aubryn Stevens. Aubryn Stevens is from Nashville, Tennessee. If there's one thing Aubryn loves most in the world, it's a riveting story. She's influenced by film, television, literature, and history. An avid live streamer, Aubryn performs regularly on Twitch and Periscope, and has been featuring different musical guests since 2012.
And I'm just going to pretend that you're actually there. My name is Auburn, as I said, and this is Ransom Note. I turned the key, but I didn't turn the light on, honestly. I didn't want to see the empty room where you'd been just a couple nights before. I take a breath as I try to find the meaning of what you left behind. And what's been taken from me, is it real? I can't feel. When will it all be over? And if you want your heart back, meet me on the docket too. Don't worry, dear, no harm will come, I assure you. Come along, leave your phone. Nobody is to know. What I really want is you. You had a way of making me feel sane until the day you laughed or gave away that you were nervous. You tried to hurt us by telling me it's over. And if you want your heart back, meet me on the docket too. Don't worry, dear, no harm will come, I assure you. Come along, leave your phone. Nobody is to know. What I really want is you to realize she couldn't love you like I do, and I she'll never have what I can give to you. She tried to come between us, but I put a stop to that. You seem upset. Thought you would be happy, 'cause you came to get your heart back. Met me on the docket too. There will never be a truer love than what I feel for you. To make sure we'll be together, I know of just one way. 'Cause what I really want is you. I had a hair stuck to my lip like half of that song. But anyways, so yeah, I have a lot of songs that are inspired by film and television and everything, and that song was not. But it totally could have been. Right after I wrote that song, I went and watched Netflix's You, and I was like, holy crap, did I like have a premonition of what, you know, or, you know, anyways. So this next song actually was inspired by television in particular. This song, I don't need my capo. Why are you there? This song is called Gonna Get It, and it was inspired by an episode of The Twilight Zone, specifically an episode called Purple Testament, in which this guy starts seeing this eerie glow upon people's faces, and then thereafter, shortly thereafter, they kick the bucket, so to speak. So this song is called Gonna Get It, and I hope you like it. Can I tell you a secret about 4 brave men? At 44 I brought to war, I knew it would be them. I could see it on their faces, a shining light from heaven, no, up from below. It marked them all to die. I let them leave without a warning, their tags collected in the morning. Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? When you gonna get it? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? When you gonna get it? I tried explaining, I tried pleading. Don't go, I said, you'll end up dead. But he would not believe. He left a wife and 2 little children, a newborn son, not even one. I knew how much he loved them. So much for Mrs. Riker's lovely wedding. 7 happy years and 2 fine sons. I wonder, was there any point in telling if the knowing wouldn't save him from the gun? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? When you gonna get it? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? When you gonna get it? Don't look in the mirror, your future's getting clearer. Don't look in the mirror, your future's getting clearer. Don't look in the mirror, your future's getting clearer. Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? When you gonna get it? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? When you gonna get it? Oh, would you wanna know when you're gonna go? Would you wanna know when you're gonna go? When you gonna get it? Yay, abrupt ending. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for having me in the finals of the Kerrville Folk Festival. First of all, it's an honor to be back. 2015 was an awesome year, and this is such a weird year to be a finalist, but thank you for still, doing what you can. I can't wait to be back home. So have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Andy Baker hails from Michigan. Hiking through forests and fresh roasted coffee, running at sunrise and tail-wagging doggies, rose-colored glasses and children on swings, these are a few of Andy's favorite things.
Were you sitting at a stoplight? Were you smiling at the dawn? They never found your silver Camry. Were you listening to a song? I did not tell you that I loved you. Did not kiss your lips goodbye. Thought that you'd be home for dinner. You weren't supposed to leave this life. Did you see that wall of water rising quickly on your right? Did it crush you quick and painless? Or did you have to gasp for your life? Last night I ran headlong into the ocean and begged that cold dark water, please just swallow me. I kicked my legs and flailed my arms and choked the bitter salty brine, but it refused to set me free. Were you sitting at a stoplight? Were you smiling at the dawn? Hey everybody, Andy Baker, singer-songwriter from Gobles, Michigan. So honored to be a part of this festival, even virtual. Thank you, Kerrville, for still continuing to put this on. Have some extra thanks for Kerrville. I was actually a finalist back in 2017. It was the first big award I had received as a young, unknown songwriter, and it was a real game changer for me. The festival, the volunteers, the participants, it opened doors. I just have this big place in my heart for Kerrville. So I know, as you probably know, so many of our festivals are suffering under this COVID epidemic, and I don't know if there's a little button down there at the bottom, but if you feel so inclined to press that, I would just love to see this festival continue on and thrive and give others the opportunity that it gave me. So thank you very much. One other quick shout out to a songwriter and artist friend of mine, Stacy Koviak Davison, who painted this beautiful mural behind me. And this ties into the next song that I have, which was written in honor of my little sister, Abby. And before Abby left us, she says, "When you see a butterfly, think of me." The song's called 16. Hospice nurse is counting out the candles. Mom is spreading frosting on the cake. I'm in my wheelchair, playing with my hair. trying to decide if I should wear my wig. Couple of my high school teachers coming. Ain't seen my friends since my last day of school. Probably hard for them to see me once again. Don't blame them if there's something else to do. I'm just a kid with a birthday dream, trying to make it to 16. I'd do anything to sneak out after midnight, be naughty with a boy under the stars, get grounded for a week, throw a tantrum in my sheets, complain about how mean my parents are. Oh, but all they do is grapple with the questions as to how and why this tumor's chosen me. And it don't matter how you cry or how you pray at night, it don't change the spot on that x-ray screen. I'm just a kid with a birthday dream, trying to make it to 16. Mom cries about the things that I'd be missing. Dad cries about the daughter he can't save. Oh, and they tell me when it's time, baby, run into the light. Oh, but what if all I wanna do is stay? Stay. Tonight I'm gonna blow out 15 candles and eat my piece from the center of the cake. Thank my lucky stars that I have come so far. Celebrate the gift of another day. I'm just a kid with a birthday dream, trying to make it to 16.
Our fifth songwriter is Sadie Gustafson Zook from Boston, Massachusetts. Sadie is a versatile singer, instrumentalist, and songwriter whose pure voice and hummable melodies balance with the witty lyrics to create honest and contagiously relatable music. Oregon-born, Midwest-grown, and Boston-based, Sadie effortlessly switches between styles, settling somewhere in the space between folk and jazz.
I've been trying recently to just let things happen. In the past I had a plan and I stuck to it fervently. But with every new beginning I am finding that I've been wrong. And with every wrong decision I get closer to me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know what is best. closer to me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know what is best for me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I was writing sad songs to try to process what went wrong. How I couldn't seem to choose a man or keep one for very long. Each tune had possibility, but nothing that would stick. And with every wrong decision, I get closer to me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know what is best for me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It is easy to assume that this is just a phase of life. It seems appropriate that I'm questioning at only 25. But I can't indulge the sin of certainty that was so strong. And with every wrong decision, I get closer to me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know what is best for me. Maybe I don't know what I want. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I've never known such compassion as I felt within your arms. You're surprising me with the things I feel that I never felt before. You have listening ears and you yearn to hear all I have to say, even when I am unsure. You lean in more. I've never known such a tenderness as I feel when you're around. You seem confident that the time we spend is like time on holy ground. And I don't know how you could know by now that I would be worth it and you would not feel bound. But I feel found. And last night all I cried when I heard a girl talk about her love. She let go of her fear and it reminded me of you. She leaned into. I've never known such a certainty that I'm okay in a pair. Perfect things you do make me laugh at who I wasted love on out there. And if I hadn't met you, when I never knew the way your soft eyes would melt into my face, that'd be a disgrace. And you are just who I need.
our 6th performer, Ryan Davenport. Ryan is from Taylor, Texas. This is Ryan Dale, a member of Dale and Waylon, an Americana band out of Taylor, a part-time pitmaster, a part-time DJ, and a songwriter. His father was the catalyst for his songwriting. And this is from Ryan. I wouldn't be here without my dad. I miss you and I wish you could be here.
Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Davenport. Very happy to be a New Folk finalist and very happy to play these songs for you. I've got two. One is All for Show, which I'll play first, and then the last one is Where Did We Go Wrong? Probably the saddest song I've ever written, but one of my favorites. Hope you enjoy them, and I'm honored and very happy to be here. How many bridges can we burn with this book of matches and gasoline? The fire we spit round every turn, it's a wonder we have tongues to speak. And how many walls can we build with these broken hearts and our separate dreams? The stones we throw, they'll never fill the border between you and me. How many times can I fail at holding on to love, or I loosen my grip and just let go? In a house without nails, it's destined to fall, and all that we built, it's all for show. It's all for show. How many masks will we wear, hiding from truth the mirror sees, reflecting back on jealous fears? It's a final act in our tragedy. How many times can I fail at holding on to love, or I loosen my grip and just let go? In a house without nails, it's destined to fall, and all that we built, it's all for show. It's all for show. Alright, that was All for Show. This next one, like I said, is the saddest song I've ever written, but it makes me happy still. This one's called Where Did We Go Wrong? we go wrong? Was it the lies through my teeth cut you to the bone? Was it the wife and the kids that I left alone? Tell me, Georgia, where'd we go wrong? I miss the way you tiptoed round the house. Dreams of you keep me up at night, chasing your ghost around. The way you could cuss just like a sailor through your perfect smiling mouth. I miss the way you tiptoed around this house. Georgia, did it happen again? Did he ride here on his Harley, invite himself in? Do you share with him what you did with me, or is he just medicine? Georgia, did it happen again? Sunday drive still haunt those same old trails all around this little town, finding dreams for sale. It's like a prison built on four wheels without a chance of bail. My Sunday drive still haunt those same old trails. Georgia, where did we go wrong? I hate to think that our paths would cross. Now they're all but gone, between the therapy and new lovers and still being all alone. Georgia, where'd we go wrong? That is it for me. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening, and I hope that next year we'll be able to gather again out at Kerrville. Until then, thank you so much. My name's Ryan Davenport. See you soon.
Our next songwriter is China Kent from Denver, Colorado. Born in Lubbock, Texas, on a hippie goat farm, China Curtis Kent whistled before she could talk. After dropping out of music school and almost ditching the muse completely, she finally found her true calling in songwriting and orchestral composition. China is one half of the Denver-based duo All Right, along with her best friend, Seth Kent.
Hi, yeah, I'm China Kent from Denver, Colorado, and this is our studio in our garage. We don't park cars in the garage, we park musical equipment. Joining me for this first song is my husband, Seth Kent, who is actually the other half of our duo, All Right. And this song is called Missouri Calling. It's a reaction to the homeless crisis in Denver. Oh, I'm tired in this body. Trouble got me down in the city. Everything feels off like a rain delay. Streets are cold when I wake up. My bones stiff and surly. Last night's good time evaporates
My head's full of fog and fury, and I never thought I'd end up so lonely. No, I never thought I'd be so sorry. Mama walked in, so she threw me out. Said you never raise no warrior just like you. Think you're so clever. I couldn't wait to get out. Mountains of blood and the money. I took a deep, deep breath. Denver was supposed to be sunny, and I never thought I'd end up so lonely. No, I never thought I'd be so sorry. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Left my home like a Huck Finn. I shook it off like a wet retriever. Drove 70 straight west. Gave it my all, but it took the rest. Yeah, gave it my all. And I never thought I'd end up so lonely. No, I never thought I'd be so sorry. Ooh, 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 Song of the wood thrush in my mind. Visions of newness, a new day. Cobwebs of the night before, shimmering in wonder. Green, green surface, the sound of the whippoorwill. Lying on my back in the darkness, I hear Missouri calling, and I never thought I'd end up so lonely. No, I never thought I'd be so sorry. No, I never thought I'd end up so lonely. No, I never thought you would be so sorry.
Thanks, babe. This next song is called Champagne.
I'll give you everything I don't need. Maybe you can feed it to the apple seed. Give you all the babies that were taken from me. 2 of them are buried underneath that tree. Yeah, 2 of them are buried underneath that tree. Give me light or give me dark. In the shadow of your wings and your watermark. Give me drought or give me rain. I'll find a way to still remain. Yeah, I'll find a way to drink champagne. We moved to the south when I was 12. That's when I learned to say farewell. Sometimes a girl grows up too fast in that land of social castes. Yeah, it gets hard to stay steadfast. Shadow mirror on the wall. Chaos seemed perpetual. Through my adolescent world, you tamed the bull in the matador. Yeah, you saved the bull in the matador.
You take and you take and you take it all. You got all your children in your nest, and you never, 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 never rest. And you never, 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 never rest. So give me light, give me dark, in the shadow of your wings and my heart. Give me drought, give me rain. Oh, I'ma find a way to drink champagne. Oh, I'ma find a way to drink champagne. I'ma find a way to drink champagne. We gonna find a way to drink champagne.
Nick Dupuy from New Canaan, Connecticut. He's a songwriter that evokes a blend of folk, rock, and blues. His voice and guitar has drawn comparisons to James Taylor and Jack Johnson, but his influences do not define him, as he strives to create directly cathartic experiences within his songs.
Hi, my name is Nick Dupuy, and with me is my friend Barbie Tatum, and I'll be playing 2 songs for the Kerrville Grassy Hill songwriting competition. This first one is called You Never Know, and I wrote it for my band, Nick Dupuy and the Big Fly.
Consider us just another intermission from the daily rush of sound bites and opinions. Are we diamonds in the rough or static in the system? Hey, you never know, you never know. Now I've been told I don't really fit the picture. I'm not rap, but I'm not folk. They don't really get the mixture. They may have talent, but will I ever be a fixture? Hey, you never know, you never know. And I would not change my way in this crazy world we've made. Though I might never have my day, may as well just play, yeah. Ooh. 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 You never know, you never know what's to my name after many years of striving. My father who never breaks and every day awakes up fighting. My mother who laughs and smiles even when the times are trying. Just because you never know, you never know. Now, I don't have a golden calf or magic words or bragging rights or taking flight over the madness of the herd as we launch ourselves forever into the great absurd. I'm saying, hey, you never know, you never know. And I would not change my way in this crazy world we made. Though I might never have my day, may as well just say I'm no prophet, I'm no preacher, I'm a creature sharing space with all my friends and even strangers, trying to carve out our own place. You may hear my train come riding and see the light flash across my face. You may take from me whatever. You never know, you never know. You never know, you never know. You never know, you never know.
So this next song is called So We Love, and I wrote this for my band, Nick DePew and the Big Fly as well. Hope you like it. How did you happen? You were a gentle breeze, but I am so moved by you. Whenever you come to me, it's hard to imagine what my life looked like before. It was a vague outline, a picture in black and white, just rolling along, playing it safe, taking it day by day. And I could exist okay, keeping the world at bay, just rolling along, playing it safe, taking it day by day. But I cannot live this way, keeping the world at bay. So I'm trying, I was always diving down to you, it's down to you. You were rising, your love was always rising up to me, it's up to me. So we love. What are we doing? That's what the voices say. I've radically changed my way, but I've never felt so brave. 'Cause I am not losing, I'll never let you slip away. As I prepare your place, I can just feel you away, just running along, playing it safe, taking it day by day. You could exist okay, keeping the world at bay, just running along, playing it safe, taking it day by day. But you could not live this way, keeping the world at bay. So I'm trying, I was always diving down to you, it's down to you. You were rising over the horizon, up to me, it's up to me. So we love, we just love, all the love through it all. So we love, we just love, all the love through it all. So we love, we just love, all the love through it all.
Our next artist is Louise Masri-Coombe from Williamsburg, Massachusetts. Louise grew up in a rural Middle Tennessee town on a cattle farm with British expats for parents. She rode horses, wrote poetry, and knew every song on the radio. A late bloomer, Louise was always a singer, but she found her true love in songwriting in her 30s.
Hello, Kerrville. I'm Louise Masri-Coombe. I'm singing to you from Williamsburg, Massachusetts. You can tell from my accent that I'm not from here. I'm from Tennessee originally, but I moved up here 5 years ago, and I'm just so proud and honored to be part of the Kerrville tradition again. Thank you so much for having me. I'm going to start with this song I wrote called October. One day every autumn, a certain breeze blows by, a cold kiss of winter in a clear blue sky, a whisper, a warning, a shot across the bow, the turning of the world going around. October in New England, leaves falling right on time, every view like a painting, every breeze a baby's sigh. You will never be mine. Summer's giving up her lovers, one petal at a time, and maybe love is overrated, says my second glass of wine. You will never be mine. Oh, saw an ad in the paper, gave me the blues. A wedding dress for sale, never used. Sunday crossword sits unfinished, with winter close behind. Oh honey, we were never overrated, says my third glass of wine. You will never be mine. You will never be mine. You'll never be mine. You'll never be mine. Thank you. That was October. I'm going to move along to the next song I entered in the competition, which I got from a newspaper article. And every summer for the last few years, I've had the incredible good fortune to attend a songwriting camp down in North Carolina called Swananoa Gathering and Contemporary Folk. And the great Tom Paxton teaches there, and I've taken his class a couple of times, and he told me, you know, kid, I get a lot of songs from newspapers, so every day I get the paper and I sift through it looking for song ideas. And so I thought, well, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna start doing that myself. So I found this song idea in the New York Times. As soon as I saw the title of the article, I knew I was going to write a song about it. It was a excerpt from a memoir called "The Last Train Before the War." So I wrote a song, and I was pretty happy about that. So then I started saving newspapers, and I just want to thank Tom Paxton for my starter hoarder kit, which is a giant stack of newspapers in my house that I'm afraid to throw away because there might be a song idea in there. So anyway, here's this song. It's called "The Last Train." Except I need a thumb pick. Here we go. Ticket in hand, all I own in my bag. Mother's tears are burning my eyes. Father won't salute the men in brown suits. He's sending me to Amsterdam tonight. Goodbye, Lorelei. Your song won't haunt me anymore. My heartache leaves me cold. Goodbye, Lorelei. Suitcase waiting by the door. Winter welling in my soul on the last train before the war. last time. All the boats safely tied near Rock Lorelei, where as the legend goes, a lovely mermaid sings alone, calling young men to drown in her eyes. Ooh, goodbye, Lorelei. Your song won't haunt me anymore. Your heartache leaves me cold. Goodbye, Lorelei. A suitcase waiting by the door. Winter welling in my soul on the last train before the war. Sirens call to men at sea to wreck themselves against the shoals, drunk on lies till it's much too late to save their souls. It's 80 years since then. I never saw my family again, but I made a good life in St. Paul. My daughter Lorelei, she keeps vigil by my side. There I hear a whistle now, like an old friend come to call. Goodbye, Lorelei. Your song will haunt me evermore. But this world leaves me cold. Goodbye, Lorelei. Suitcase waiting by the door, and winter close against my soul on the last train. I'm on the last train. I'm on the last train.
Chad Elliott from Iowa. He's a songwriter and artist, a published poet and children's book author. He's a father of 3 and has been writing and performing original music for 23 years now.
Hi, I'm Chad Elliott, and I'm going to play this first song. It's called Bible Belt Saturday Night. It's about growing up in a small town in the Bible Belt and having mixed feelings about some of the things I watched and observed as a kid. I was a little too shy and probably a little too afraid to say anything about things I disagreed with back then. But it is a story about coming of age in that little town and finding courage. Thank goodness I had wonderful teachers and a wonderful mom, and one of my teachers was an art teacher who also happened to be a folk singer. She taught me all about protest songs and inspired me to become what I am today. So probably go right into the second song, which is called Salt River Song, but it's in the same key, and it is a song about unrequited love, which is kind of how I feel about my little hometown. But this first one is not a song of condemnation. It's more of a criticism, but also a celebration of where I come from. So, name Bible Belt Saturday Night. Take it easy on the throttle, man, it'll kick your ass. Broken pop bottles, Coca-Cola glass. Down by the station where your uncle worked, it was the only car wash in town. Where all the towny boys on their Saturday nights, with their rolled up sleeves, just fixing for a fight or a roll in the back. The deviled out, detailed 74 Monte Carlo. They were singing, oh baby, got a love machine, scooping that loop, an American dream. Oh, maybe the best I ever Bible Bell Saturday night. Jerry was a farm kid, wound up tight, with a peach fuzz stash. He couldn't talk right, no, he stuttered, he spit every time he talked to any pretty girl he saw. Oh, and Jenny had a way with him, calmed his nerves, cooled him down. He took it slower on the curves. Everyone said Jenny could have done better, but Jenny said she disagreed. Oh, and Jim souped up truck by the cars and crank up the stereo. I was fishing in the dark. Never saw the county boys dance like that. Said it echoed all across the town. They were singing, oh, baby, got a love machine, scooping that loop, American dream. Oh, maybe the best I ever saw was a Bible Bell Saturday night. Sensitive kid, had to keep a lot hidden, shoved it all down neath the airtight lid. I kept my universal mind from the brutal kinds of the racists and the homophobes. 'Cause that's where we grow them, in the undisturbed middle of America, where not a word is to be spoken against the stars, the stripes, and the convoluted rebel flags. They're all singing, oh, baby, got a love machine, scooping that loop, American dream. Oh, maybe the best I ever saw was a Bible Bell Saturday night. And then some red-headed teacher from further east, a teacher of art and music, a real prairie hippie, preaching MLK, Dylan and Guthrie, man. She set that shit town on fire, and I took it as an omen, and I learned to fly. I didn't look back till I was so high, looking down on the town where I once screw up, saying, hey, look at that pretty string of lights. They're all singing, oh, baby, got a love machine, we're scooping that loop, an American dream. Oh, maybe the best I ever saw was a Bible Bell Saturday night. Oh, maybe the best I ever saw was a Bible Bell Saturday night. When I think back on how we went, all the years she and I spent, going round and round like in a boxing ring. Neither one of us could have foreseen. Oh, she would cry and I'd take salt, and I'd try to fly firm ground. Seemed the time wasn't on our side. Adeline, Adeline. It seemed the time wasn't on our side. Adeline, Adeline. Oh, but when the sun falls down, it sinks below that ridge of trees. This valley glows. It's beautiful, half dark, half light, just like looking into her eyes. How we lost what we thought won, I'll never quite understand. A river of tears runs away from me, but wants one more pinch of salt to the sea. A river of tears runs away from me, as the cuckoo bird sings his song. It's better to love than lost down here. But didn't we burn bright for a moment, dear? You would cry, I'd take salt, and I'd try to fly when you needed firm ground. Seemed that time wasn't on our side. Sweet Adeline, Adeline, seemed that time wasn't on our side. Adeline, Adeline. Thank you so much.
Up next, Justina Chandler from Roanoke, Virginia. She has toured the country with her original music, is a professor of songwriting, taught music in 2 Florida prisons before moving to LA, where she performs her music weekly on a Facebook live stream called No Pants Monday, or NPM. She loves animals, skydiving, sweet potatoes, and laughing babies.
Hello. Come on in. This first song is called The Mailman. It's about childhood memories. So if you ever had a childhood, maybe you'll relate. In the front yard, by the big tree, we rake the leaves. Rolling around, hear the crackly sound that autumn brings. In the backyard, neath the red sun, we play a game called Find Mom's Wedding Ring. None of us won. And we wait for the mailman to come. We wait for the mailman to come. On a swing set, pumping higher, I skin my knees. We'd take a nap and gather the sap from all the trees. In the bathroom, on the step stool, bubbles in the sink. Mom fills the tub and gives us a scrub because we really stink. And we wait for the mailman to come. We wait for the mailman to come. Why do all the cars go by, never stopping to say hi? Beloved, Mama sings when the doorbell rings. In the treehouse, lost my front tooth to a piece of pie. We wait with the moon, 'cause Mama says soon her box will arrive. In the bedroom, once we're tucked in, the cassette plays sweet lullabies for us to ignore, so we escape. And we wait for the mailman to come. 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 And every day's always the same, 'cause the mailman never came. This song I wrote before the coronavirus, and it's about how much I love to stay in and not leave the house. And now it is more relevant than ever. Please enjoy Not Going Out With You. I don't know what you were thinking, but I sure like to stay in tonight. Don't need a smoke and we're never drinking, so out of our clothes, in our right mind. been to prison and totaled my car. I've climbed a mountain and built a canoe, but nothing beats not going out with you. Woo! Nothing beats being your little spoon. Nothing beats staring at your phone. Nothing beats having nothing to do. Nothing beats not going out. Not going out. Not going out with you.
Russ Parrish is coming to us from Burnsville, Minnesota. Russ Parrish is a singer-songwriter and Nashville native who moved to Minnesota in 2016. His music focuses on the journey between faith and doubt, from love to loss, hope to heartbreak, and the unknowns in between. There's a place for everyone to join in the journey of his songs.
Hey y'all, my name is Russ Parrish and this is Coast of Carolina.
I've been dreaming years and years now about a place we could go. It's on the east side. See that sun rise out across the ocean. One day we could be there on the shores of a paradise, yeah. Just living our dreams on coast of Carolina. One day we could be there, living like we're a king and a queen on the emerald isle in the sea. We be living our dreams. I've been dreaming years and years now about a life we could have on the shoreline. Dancing while laughing. One day we could be there on the shores of a paradise, yeah. Just living our dreams on the coast of Carolina. One day we could be there, living like we're a king and a queen on the emerald isle of the sea. We be living our dreams. Carolina, yeah. Spend my nights dreaming all about how we could feel the sand beneath our feet, catch the breeze blowing. I could see us growing old, living our dreams in Carolina. One day we could be there on the shores of a paradise, yeah. Just living our dreams on the coast of Carolina. One day we could be there, living like we're a king and a queen on the emerald isle of the sea. We be living our dreams. One day we could be there on the shores of paradise, yeah. Living our dreams on the coast of Kerrville. One day we could be there, living like we're a king and a queen on the emerald isle of the sea. We be living our dreams. Whoa, oh, Carolina.
Hey y'all, this is By the Willow.
Red wine by the fire under moonlight. We fell in love that way. Slow dancing around in circles. One perfect night in May. And the years would come and go, and we'd find different roads. But when you came home from your time alone, I was waiting by the willow for you. White dress in the garden of roses. We stood beneath the tree, whispering words of devotion, both our vows to keep. And the years would come and go, and our love would grow. When your heart made my own, past its time alone, when I waited by the willow for you, by the willow, by the willow, by the willow. By the willow. We'd sit on the porch in the evenings as the sunlight fades, looking back at each moment of this life we made. The years would come and go, and I'd lay down below. So when you come home from your time alone, I'll be waiting by the willow for you.
The Grassy Hill New Folk Songwriting Competition began as a dream conjured up by our festival founders Rod Kennedy and Peter Yarrow. Peter planted the seed with Rod Kennedy that songwriters are the backbone of great music and often the last recognized for their work. From there, the festival blossomed into a celebration of songwriters. We are continuously grateful for the generous annual support we receive from Grassy Hill as the contest sponsor. Please join us tomorrow, same time, same place, for the second day of finalists in the 2020 Grassy Hill New Folk Songwriting Competition. And please join us later this evening for the first Kerrville Folk Festival virtual celebration concert.